Hey Queen, Coach Vuyanzi here, and today we are taking the bra off. Welcome to my Braless Bios. It was brought to me by my public relations strategist that people need to get to know you. They need to know a little bit more about you than just that professional side that they're seeing. And I, by intention, am pretty private these last couple of years on social media. However, for these next few episodes, I think I've narrowed them just to 10, and it was hard to get to that because I'm figuring out what it is I really want to say to you. We've removed the bra. Queen, you know what happens. When you remove the bra, it all comes out. You're relaxed, and yes, I'm wearing my bonnet, and yes, with the little bit of hair that I have, I do wear a bonnet. So I'm going to give you these braless bios in no particular order. It is literally just the way I thought about them. I hope I don't regret this, but I invite you to give me your comments, anything you can relate to, maybe something that you can't. And, we can take it on from there. So now you have an understanding of why I'm even appearing like this without a bra and a bonnet. I guess we could have called it the bonnet bios too, but braless sounds a little better. So anyway, the first thing I want to tell you about, and I know I've written about it, but this is the first time I think that I'm actually telling you this story. So some of you don't know this about me, but moving closer. I was pregnant at the age of 17, and I graduated high school pregnant. So I was a pregnant teenager. And just a little bit, little boo is now of a certain age that I don't announce it on social media anymore. And so obviously this was a few decades ago. However, I'll just tell you a little bit about that obviously I had sex with someone, and I remember I used to work at a pharmacy. How convenient. And I think it was, I think her name was Andrea that was working that night with me. And I was like, I think I'm pregnant. Oh my gosh, I have to take the test. So of course I stole the test from the drugstore because there was no way I could pay for it. And I was making $3.35, maybe $4. No, actually, no. How much was I making then? $6 an hour. Some of you in the United States, you'll know around when that was. So I went, took out the pregnancy test, peed on the stick. You're looking, anyone ever been there? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. The line appeared. So just a few things about that. I was 17 years old. My mother was retiring from work. She tended to be older than most other mothers our age, but my mother was retiring because she was 60, from work. I was so scared to tell her that I wrote a note. I wrote a note to my mother, and then that evening that I wrote the note, I strategically gave it to her when the church youth choir that I was going to was going out to, those of you in New York City may know this place. I think it's a BBQ, Dallas BBQs or something like that. And when I came home, of course, the wrath of God was waiting for me. But I'll just say this. Eventually, my mother accepted that fact. And little Boo, which is my daughter's name. I don't know that I really should be saying her name, so we'll call her Little Boo, was well loved when she came. Now, there was something else I need to tell you about getting pregnant. And I think actually I'm going to tell you that in the next one. It has to do something with my church. So stay tuned for part 2.